Hi.
Hello. Hi.
I wanted her to meet you and to learn a little bit about the process and to be involved and understand how this works. This would be her first time, driving. And so
That's
just
exciting.
wanted her to, I told her that, well, she knows that I used you guys to buy my Porsche and to sell the BMW. And so I just, when the spreadsheet comes over and that sort of thing, if you have do you have a minute to tell her about your company?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Okay.
Okay.
And so her name is Viva.
Viva, Viva.
Oh, hi, Viva. I'm Neil. And so
Hi.
we run a small company based out of Phoenix, Arizona, here in the States, where we help especially first-time car buyers like yourself to figure out what are the options in the market, what type of vehicle you should be looking at, what are the pricing for each vehicle is being present at multiple different dealerships. From there, we'll negotiate the pricing of each vehicle based upon your choice with respect to the color, with respect to the make, the model, the trim level, and what type of specifications you need. Once we finalize that, then we'll get the pricing from multiple different dealerships, and then we'll negotiate the best price, including the taxes, registration fees, and all of that. And then we'll facilitate the buying process so that you can walk into a dealership, sign the paperwork with your dad, and get your car.
So all of that work that you usually have to do of calling around dealers and saying, hey, what will you offer for this price and what we offer for this
Yeah.
price. Neil has a team of people and they will call around all these dealerships. They even have different phone numbers they'll use if they don't get a good response, and they'll call back and they'll say, this is so and so. Can I speak to a manager? If they don't get good results, like they research the market and they do all the negotiation for you.
Yes.
Okay.
So you don't have to worry about whether a dealership has the vehicle or do not have the vehicle. We will take care of everything from start to finish, and we will exactly find you the vehicle of your choice. So if you like the black color, we got you. If you like the blue color, we'll get it. If you like, let's say, a very specific color of your taste, then we'll find the exact one as well. And we do not just work for, let's say, 2 days or 3 days and that's it. We'll work until we get the right vehicle for you. It's your first vehicle. We want to make sure it's special for you. You enjoy it, and then it doesn't break down on the freeway, right? So we'll also take
That
care
sounds
of
good.
like the engine, the transmission, all of that being sorted. Yes.
Perfect. Thank you. So I mentioned to um, your colleague, how do you say her name?
Soumya.
Samya. I mentioned to Samya that, what are you doing, sweetie?
I want a background.
Oh, let's hold on on that. All right, I mentioned to Samya that we're out of town next week, and then we're
Okay.
back in Atlanta a week, and then we go away another week. Ideally, like I would be able to get the car the week in between. So not this next week, but the following week, so that there's just a lot of camps and different things this summer, but I would love for her to like, I want to go ahead and get started because we keep delaying. So, if we can kind of get some ideas and while we're on vacation, we could check and then next week and then hopefully we could take care of it the following week.
Absolutely. That we can do.
Right.
So, and we'll work as per your schedule so that your travel is not impacted or interrupted. And then, based upon your availability, will facilitate the day when you can walk in and pick up the car. If we find something which is a little bit farther away, we can also look into the option of getting it shipped to your doorstep. But yes,
Okay,
as
that
it's
sounds
the
good.
first car, we would prefer that she can go take it for a spin. We want to make sure that she's comfortable, right?
Yes.
Before we put in the dollars to make the payment. Yeah.
Yes, sounds good.
Yes, yes, yes. With your case, it's okay to get the cross-country shipping done. But with her
Yes.
case, we'll look into the option if she can touch and feel, right? But if it's not there,
Right.
and if we are finding a really good deal, let's say 500 miles away with almost $4,000 to $5,000 in saving, then we'll explore that as an option as well. But we'll present you all the options, and then collectively we'll make the final call.
Okay, that sounds good.
Great.
So
Uh, Yes.
go
Do
ahead.
you want me to walk her through the spreadsheets, the documents what we
Yes,
create, or should we
yes.
fill out the form of like what she's looking at? What would you like to do first?
Um, Show her the spreadsheet and then we'll tell you. So the spreadsheet is kind of how he does this. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Just give me a second here. Anything specific what she's looking at right now in terms of the make and the model? Then I can pull up something similar to that.
Okay, sure. A Mazda CX-5, probably 2019 to 2023 or 4.
And then,
The package, I mean, well, the package
Mhm.
probably touring. Um, Now, the touring in 2018, some of them, and probably in 2019, have some safety features like lane
Mhm.
assist,
Right.
a little more, but that's, it could be that in the later models, like a sport would have some of those things. So it's kind of a
Mhm.
balance. And I'd say probably less than 60,000 miles would be good, just from a
Sure.
maintenance standpoint. But that's the biggest thing where y'all could help is finding a car that has some maintenance records.
Yes, yes. So, as Viva, we are looking at a pre-owned car. That means someone would have driven it previously, maybe one owner or two owners. That means one of the families would have bought a new car back in 2019, 2020. And fast forward to date, now we are in 2026. So we need to understand that in the last 6 years, how many times the Mazda CX-5 have been serviced. That means whether oil change has taken place or not, whether they have done the tire rotations, whether they have looked into the alignment of the wheels. So those are the checks and balances we'll review in a greater detail. And there is a report. The name of the report is called Car Facts. I'll just send it to you for your learning purpose, but we'll be collecting that report. There is also another type of the report which we review is called auto check report. And then finally, we'll also look at a dealership inspection report. And then last but not the least, once we finalize the final vehicle, we'll go for a pre-purchase inspection. Okay. So that means there are 4 steps which we'll do in order to make sure that the vehicle what we are getting, the Mazda CX-5 Touring preferably, has no accidents, has been driven very safely. Uh, the report shows clean title. That means when you will become the owner, along with your dad, uh, there is no other issues with with the vehicle in the past. Right. We also look at the vehicle was not driven as a rental because you might have heard of Avis, Enterprise, Hertz. And when people take vehicles out for rental, they will drive it very haphazardly, right? They will drive up the mountains or on the snow or on the freeways, and they will be
Over curbs.
cruising. Yes, 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 yes. So we don't want those kind of vehicles. And you gotta maintain a vehicle in a nice way. So after 2 or 3 years, when you want to upgrade, we can get the best price for your current Mazda, what will get it today so that you can upgrade quickly, eventually lending to Porsche, just like your dad, over the next 10 to 15 years, right? So, but there is a lot of hard work, there is a lot of focus. We need to take really good care of the vehicles. And so we'll walk you through those steps along the way, along the process, so that you can identify what we are looking at. You can really have a very interactive, very learning and engaging experience And at any point in time, as you are looked into the email, if you have any questions, please reply and say, hey guys, can you please explain me more? All right. So you don't have to be afraid that yes, we are the experts. We will just get you the vehicle. If you would like to learn more, if you would like to understand how we are shortlisting the vehicles, how we are coordinating with the dealerships, what all factors we are asking them to give it to us, happy to share all the process, all the steps, all the data points along the way.
Great. Thank you very much. So
Cool.
he's basically saying like when
Yes.
you buy a used car, there's two reports you can get online that show whether it's been maintained or wrecked. It's Carfax and dealer check.
Auto
And
check.
then you also auto check, and then you also the dealer has their own inspection, and then you can get your own inspection for $400, which is what you want to do when you get a used car. Make sure that someone hasn't trashed it because you can't really tell by looking at it. So they can help us with that.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Yep. Yep. And if a dealership says that you cannot do any inspection, that means the vehicle is not in good condition. And so what we
Yes.
just tell the dealership is hasta la vista. We just tell them tata bye-bye. And then we look at the
Hasta la
next option.
vista.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes. All right. So let me share my screen here. In just a second. So I'm going with a little bit broader examples, right? And then we'll come to the exact Mazda example as well. So here is one particular client of ours previously. She was looking at very large sedans and also smaller SUV. And her case is very similar because she was also looking for her son as he was turning 18, as he was turning 18. And the most important factor what she was looking at was a 360 panoramic view. So when you are going from parking to reverse, you want to make sure that which all vehicles are in your surrounding and you're not bumping into something else, something in the back, or you are not rear ending, right? That's a technical word. So with that camera in place, at least you get that safety net. And then we can also look at auto cross traffic control. So it will auto brake itself. Cool. And so
Yes.
they were very
Sure.
open with the colors. Uh, in your case, we'll also look at the different color options if you have any specifics, and then we'll get into that. So what we did as a market research is, first of all, we listed down all the different make and models. So this is like a very high level 30,000 feet, what I'm sharing it with you. But of course, we'll again come back to the exact make and model, what you have identified. But this is also, then I'm just taking 5 more minutes of your time to give her a
Yeah.
learning
Yeah.
experience, right? I
Definitely.
hope that's
Thank
okay
you.
with you. Yeah,
Definitely.
so you can see that in the market, there are multiple options, right? So we looked at Acura, we looked at Audi, Beamer, Chevy, Genesis, Hyundai, right? Jag, Kia, Lincoln, Mazda. So here is a Mazda CX-5. So that is also one of the option which has the panoramic 360 camera view. So you can look
Camera.
at
Yeah.
what are the pricing, what are the trim levels. We looked at the Mazda USA website and what is the availability look like when you go for a new purchase. When you are looking for a used purchase, of course, we look at what is there in the market. And then based upon that, we can go and do a deeper dive. Again, we looked at Mitsubishi, we looked at Nissan, Toyotas, Volkswagen, Volvo, like that. So you can see that with one specific feature, there are more than 28 different options which are available in the market. So there are a lot of parameters along with the budget, along with the type of the vehicle you are looking for, goes into in order to start from a very high level and then look at prioritization, elimination process, all of that to really hone into something what you as a client would like to get. So in this, once we started this, we also looked at the Mazda 3. So we connected with all the Mazda dealerships in Texas to understand what kind of Mazda options are there. We again looked at Toyota dealerships as well. We looked at Highlander options for her, how far each. So this is kind of the detailed documentation what we'll create, and you will have access to this on real-time basis. So you can look into this.
See them. Great.
Yes. So we will list down the make, the model, the trim level, the drive type, which dealership the vehicle is at, how far it is from your home, what is the exterior color, what is the interior color, what is the online price, what is the phone number. Yes.
Great. Perfect.
And just like that, we did it for Lexus as well. So you can see how many different Lexus options also what we found for her. And then we did it for Forerunner as well. So she was not sure what she's looking at the moment at the end of the day. So a lot of this discussion moved into the email conversation, and then she eventually got a Chevy for her son. Right. So again, it's very fluid. Has she test driven a Mazda, Dana, so far?
She hasn't, but um, I'm a car guy, and it's down. For me, it was like a CRV or a Mazda or a RAV4, but I think the Mazda is the most. It has like a lot of good safety features, and it's not as expensive as a Honda for resale, and so you can get a little bit nicer grade. I like the way it looks, and I think it's a little bit sporty and like easy to control. So I've had a Mazda
Okay,
before. So
done. Yeah, so if you would like, we can even schedule a test drive experience for her. So before we
okay,
get into the purchasing process and buying of the Mazda, we can
okay,
find a nearby dealership, and again based on your availability, with no hassle and no haggles that they are trying to sell you the car right away. We'll inform them that you are just coming for a test drive experience, and that's pretty much about it.
I think we should do a test drive. Make sure you like it.
Yes. When we go to the banquet, can I drive your car?
No, we'll see later. Okay. Yeah,
Good.
a test drive would be good. How are we gonna do that? We're going out of town. We might be able to do a test drive tomorrow somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe tomorrow we could do a test drive somewhere.
Okay. Yeah, tomorrow we'll
Where's
set it
that?
up. Uh,
Okay. She has
okay.
a 1:45 appointment locally, but a test drive tomorrow would be good just to confirm.
Yep, yep. So we can do it either after her appointment or before her appointment. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Probably late afternoon would be best.
Yep. Okay, okay,
Okay.
cool. And we'll find the one once I'll collect all the information right now. So this is the form.
Okay.
Maybe we'll
Okay.
just do it and then I'll show her some more examples. So
Okay.
here, what I'll do is I have then your email on file, but I'll just take her
Okay.
email right now to make it very
Hmm.
personalized for her, and I'll put this email. Let me just share my screen again. I don't know why, but
Okay.
disconnected. Looking for a pre-owned one. Uh,
Yes.
Around within 2 weeks is the time frame.
2 weeks. Hmm.
Yep. Okay. Year range you mentioned 2020 or newer.
Probably 19 to 24, something like that.
Oh, sure. Okay. Make will be Mazda. Model will be CX-5. Skin will be Touring. I'll say Touring is preferred for now. Or you are set
Correct.
in stone on the trim level.
On a later model, Sport may have the same safety features. I don't know. I haven't researched that. Like lane keep, backup
Uh,
camera.
yeah. Hmm.
You need that lane keep. She thinks
Lane
she
key.
needs the lane keep.
Yeah. Lane key assist. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so that she can monitor the speed.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Miles, 65 or less, 60 or less, something like that. 65. It's fine.
Okay.
65 is good. Um, any safety and tech. Yeah. Right. You want uh, air CarPlay, CarPlay, if they have it. I think they do in 2019 on.
Yeah, it
Mazda's
comes by
pretty good
default.
about
Yeah. Yep. 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 Yep.
it. I think
Okay.
all-wheel drive would be good. Exterior
Color
color.
options.
Do you want black?
Black, white, gray.
What about a blue?
No.
Black, white, gray. Mhm. Silver? And silver.
Sure.
No red,
And,
no
and
blue. Interior color, we don't care about that.
No.
Dark or light, doesn't really matter, right?
Oh, preferably
What?
dark.
Dark interior, but it's okay. Then most of them are dark.
let's go for dark interiors, no beige.
No beige.
No beige, no beige.
Yeah.
Must-haves. I think. Do you like the black wheels? They're kind of cool. Black wheels are nice. Some of them have that. A lot of them have that. And CarPlay. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. But flexible. Depends. Budget, 20-ish plus or minus 3, something like that. I mean, it kind of depends. So my thing is it's more about the value of the car than the payment, Like is it, and I don't really know.
Feeling performance.
Like, Edmunds used to have that true cost to own feature, and they could show you like the cost per mile. It doesn't work as well anymore. I mean, you could take the financing part out of it because I will borrow from myself probably. But with the rest, it's kind of more um, just the full, whatever is good kind of thing. So.
And I'll show you value for money what we have created internally, right?
Yes.
So we'll do the value for money analysis for you. Okay.
Right. No problem.
You are not financing or using, so not applicable. Applicable. Correct. So
Okay.
we keep this to avoid bots filling out the form.
Mm-hmm.
Now coming to your question, especially what we talked about. So this is something very similar to what you are currently in that. Just will
Mm-hmm.
replace the make and model, but I just wanted to give you this as an example. Here,
Mm-hmm.
we have one of our clients. She was looking at Toyota RAV4, XLE Premium, XSE Limited, multiple trim options. White was the preferred, black Sussex was the interior preference, etc. And she had such a laundry list of must-have features. So you can see
Mm-hmm.
that this is all the things what she wanted in her exact RAV4, right? And so by the time you call a dealership and ask for all of this, they will literally hang up on you. And that is
Yes. I mean, the rest of it, so we'll figure it out.
correct.
Come on
So
in.
what I wanted to show you is that this is the detailed listings what we did for her. And all the specifications what she wanted, we created a column and manually curated and verified those options for her.
Okay, great.
Yes. And we looked at the window sticker. Again, we looked at the dealership name, the Carfax links. So how many
Okay.
owners were there in the vehicle before?
Hmm.
Whether there were any accidents on the car, which is what we briefly discussed about, and then with whom we are connected at the dealerships, etc., etc. I just want to show you something what we call value for money, and let me come to the graph here. Just a minute.
Okay.
So this is what we'll do, especially in your Mazda also. We'll plot miles versus price of 2019, 2020, 2021 Mazda CX-5, having the same packages and the same options. And then we'll create a mathematical curve here. And by default, anything below the red line is a good option to buy. So
Say
that
that
is
last
how
part.
anything below the red line, the
Below
red
the
graph,
line.
what you see, yeah, is a good value for money.
We're almost done. So below the line, like fewer mileage, like for lower mileage should be, sorry, for more miles,
Yes,
the lower the cost. See, but you
exactly.
want the cost and the mileage to be like to meet up. Okay, great.
Yes. We also created a comparison of the trim options for her. So if you'd like us to compare sport versus touring, we'll be able to take care of that. And all the things, what is included, what is not included, premium surround system, panoramic view monitor, ventilated seats. Uh, this is what she's looking at, parking assist, right? And safety features, all of that, right? Automatic rear cross traffic alert, blind spot monitor for her. So this is something what we'll keep in mind.
Oh, we're here. We had to switch
Okay.
rooms.
Okay, okay.
Um, our dog arrived, and
Oh,
when the house cleaner comes, he literally just won't stop barking, right? So
uh,
and and my wife, her mom wanted us to get out of the room, so we vacated the room.
uh, I,
Um,
I, I can totally relate to it. In the morning
yes.
from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., I cannot be in my room.
Oh, I'm not allowed to be in the house in the morning, so I'm supposed to be at the office. So,
Yes.
so, um, can I, this was super informative. What is the next step? Could you schedule a test drive for us tomorrow, late afternoon? And then I think you kind of know what we want. Is there
Yeah.
anything else you think you need from us now? I don't want to shortcut your process, but
No. That's it.
okay.
We will find 2 to 3 options which are
Hmm.
nearest from the zip code what you have shared right now, and we'll send
Okay.
it to you over the email. You pick and
Okay.
choose which one you like. Correct. Forget about the price right now because we are just going for a test drive, right? So we are not
Okay.
just focusing on getting the lowest price at the moment. We're just looking for her to have an experience on the vehicle, take it for a spin, both on the city roads as well as on the freeway. Once she is
Okay.
okay, then we'll do an extensive and exhaustive listings, what we have shown
Okay.
you. Right now, we'll only show you 2 to 3 options, and then you can, then we'll facilitate the test drive tomorrow afternoon. Once you come back, then we'll huddle up and then we'll initiate the process.
Okay. Perfect. Perfect. That sounds good. And does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
When you send her the email, will you also copy me?
100%.
Okay, sounds good. I don't want her to go
Yeah.
buy a Ferrari or something.
Uh,
That would be pretty funny. I think that's probably a little more power than she needs right now.
yes.
So,
Yes.
all right. Well, thank you so much.
Yes. You're
Really
most welcome.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. This was very
You're
helpful, and
welcome.
feel
Uh,
like you
you,
understand how they do
you,
this.
It's correct. You will receive a welcome email from us in the next hour. Okay. And it will have
Perfect.
a client handbook. So Viva, when you have a time this afternoon, just go through it. It will be a good learning process for you. It will also have all of our names as well as our phone numbers, so you can connect with us at any time if you would like.
Perfect. Let me know. I want Viva to understand how this works. So the price for this service, tell me what that is.
Yes, so that's a good question, Dana. I was thinking that we'll just talk offline on that. But if you
Okay,
would like
sounds
to
good.
discuss, no. If you would like to discuss with your kid, it's good. She needs to know that that dad is
Yes.
paying for something to get
Yes.
quality vehicle, right? And there is a lot of
Yes.
efforts which is going to go behind the scenes. So I'll just take
Yes.
1 more minute of your time to share my
Sure.
screen and
Okay.
show her our website, and I'll also send her our website so she can browse through it during her free time. And so
Okay.
we provide all the services for people who are in the market to buy the car. It's a car buying, car leasing, car selling, and insurance. And then on the other side, we have a corporate service for businesses. We have white glove services for people who are looking to buy Ferrari, Lambos, Rolls, etc. And then we have other services as well. So here, in your case, we'll go into the car buying service. This is where we are supporting people across the US, Canada, and now Middle East. So we have expanded our offerings across 3 different regions on the planet. And here is the fee, what your dad would be paying us in order for you to get the Mazda CX-5 on the top of the price, what you will be paying to the dealership to purchase the vehicle. It will be $998, all inclusive from start to finish, broken down into 2 parts. $499 as we kick off the engagement, as we start this process. And once you get the keys, once the CX-5 is at the home, once you will leave a wonderful 5-star Google review for our business, then we'll
Yes.
request the second and final invoice, which will be the remaining $499. Yes.
Perfect. That sounds perfect.
Okay.
And we will
So
save at least that much in the car price, and I will save the time of having to do all this and all the stress and all the back and forth. Okay, Neil,
exactly.
wonderful.
Yes.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
You are
Thank
most
you.
welcome. Thank you. Have a great day. Take care. Bye bye.
Look forward to working with you. Thank you. Bye.
Yes. Welcome aboard. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.